What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm in Ace, and this is my place, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I hope you're enjoying all the videos all week long. I don't know what day this is. I mean, I know today is Saturday, but I don't know what the day is that this video is out on. So if you don't mind helping me regain a little bit of my memory, please like and subscribe to this video. I would truly appreciate it. And not only is this about appreciating me, it's about appreciating others. So this video is brought to you by the Hinderer Collector 41, G.I. Joe Collector, the kid that collects G.I. Joes, G.I. Joe guy. He's just got a handful of names. Sky. I don't know. Hinderer, thank you very much. This video is brought to you by him. Pretty good pal of the channel. I believe his channel is Hinderer Collector 41. So get on over there, just give him some love. Say, hey, thanks for showing Ace some love. So if you guys are all down for that, we're going to actually unbox, open, take a look, see what's inside, maybe even... I don't know. We're just gonna open this box up and see what the heck's inside of it. So you guys just stick around. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty then. We're just gonna open this box up. This is, if I am correct, supposed to be original figures to a really cool toy line that I personally never sought out to collect, but since I've started, really collecting the things that weren't on my bucket list, these will fit right in. So Hinderer Collector, appreciate it very much. Hopefully these are exactly what that I think they are. So yeah, let's take a look. Now he's got a wide collection of things. Don't get in trouble with him over knives. This is what I use to open things up. Sorry, bud, if you don't like it. He is a knife collector and a G.I. Joe collector, getting into that Valaverse stuff. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. Neither do I. Not fully anyways. I know it's like a G.I. Joe adjacent toy line. Which, hey, if that's what you're into, get on it. Get on it. I don't judge anybody for the stuff they collect. So here we go. Are we on? Yeah, we're in frame there. So first off, we've got... Hey, look at those. Those are pretty sick. A little, like... old school Hot Wheels right there. Those are neat. And he did say there were a couple things in here for the kid. So, what the hell kind of... What the fuck is that? What is this? What is this, Hinderer? Hinderer? What kind of bag is this? What are you doing to me, guy? Well, for pity, fitty, city, fitty, chitty. There we go. This is cool. Little, like, what is this? Like a... Oh, that's cool. Like the Pelican doors. And it looks like you can actually open the hood. That is very cool, dude. Much appreciated. And the trunk opens? No way. Look at that shit. This is personally going to go in my stuff right here. I'm taking this. This is going to go with my other little Micro Machine style cars. And these are very killer looking Hot Wheels. Is that what they are? Or are they Matchbox? They're Hot Wheels. This one is sweet. It's like a Roadster. Very awesome. Thank you, my friend. And then... the kid will absolutely love those. And then here we go with what I want. Now, I bought these off of him. These are not, and I'm not saying this in a negative tone. These are not a gift. We made an agreement on these, so I owe him some little bit of cash, and I'm going to hopefully, when I go to the toy show, or hopefully by the time I've gone to the toy show in this video sake, hopefully I will have picked him up something cool from Delta 17. So as you can see, we're looking at some Ghostbusters, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's fucking insane. Okay, very cool. You wrapped this very nicely, my friend. Did a good job. Oh, there's the Peter. I was like, oh, are we missing a Peter? No, we are not. These are great. Can we see them? Yeah, we can see them right there. We'll take them all out of little baggies. A little discoloration on Egon, but you know what? That is okay with me because I have my Egon. We'll actually do a little comparing when we get to that point. So here we go. We've got the Egon. We've got the Peter Venkman. We've got the Ray Stantz. And then we've got the Winston Zeddemore. Look at Winston. He looks great. I remember the Winston I had was beat up. He was a beat up toy. He was played with a lot. And then we've got this hair-raising action real Ghostbusters figure here. That's terrific. Very cool. Let's take these out of the bags. Shall we? Look at how awesome this is. Hinderer, I truly am blown away, man. Each time you reveal things in your personal collection, they're really cool things, and it's like, oh, he's got some pretty damn good taste, you know. He goes hard on the G.I. Joes because that's his #1 focus, but he's a man full of surprises. And when he showed me that he had these Ghostbuster figures, I was immediately like, oh, please toss them to the side. I would like to buy those from you, as I had these guys as a kid. Not this particular Peter Zenkman over there. I didn't have that one. But I remember having all 4 of these main characters at different, times when I was little, because my brother grew up specifically in this era. But it's great to have all 4 main Ghostbusters. Yeah, they're missing their proton packs, but you know what? I have all 4 of my original proton packs still. I have all of them. So that's really cool. They're a little busted up, and a couple of them are broken to where they can't necessarily clip onto the back of these guys. But I have all of my original proton packs. So, and that being said, let's take a look at each one of these individually, because they're not perfect. They are not. And I'm okay with that. I'm not someone, I've said it before, I'm not a perfectionist. I'm a collectionist. I like to collect things. So we'll take a look at Egon Spangler here first. Let me get situated. So here he is, looking great. Now, they all had these singular colored eyes. So if you notice, his are the bright blue. His should be more of an orange, bright green, and then just these scary, soulless black eyes. Come on now, that is kind of freaky. But these harken to the cartoon, the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. This is from the 1984 Kenner line. And if you just watched my video last week of my yard sale video, perfect timing, found the original Ecto-1 Ghostbusters car for these figures. So, I mean, that's beautifully, and to make it full circle, months ago, I actually acquired the original 1984 Ghostbusters headquarters. So, I mean, we're really cooking on all cylinders with these Ghostbusters, and unintentionally doing so, might I add. Because, again, these are not anything that I was specifically looking to collect, other than just, hey, these are kind of neat. I would like a couple of these here and there. But all credit goes, again, to Hinderer on these. So we got Egon, looking fantastic. His head is a little wobbly, but I think it's the same as mine. None of these characters are broke or junky or anything. They're not gooey, they're not stuck, they're not anything. The only things they have is like the molding kind of, look. 1984, man. My figures look like that as well. But you can see even on the inside, everything is intact. So if I did have perfect proton packs, boom, they just latch onto the back just like that. Now, he does have quite a bit of a discoloration on the front there. It is what it is. That doesn't bother me. But since we're here, we will take a look at my original Egon. This is the only original Ghostbusters figure that I have from the main characters. I have a few of the monsters and ghosts and stuff. But this is my original Egon Spangler with his original proton pack. And as you can see, it is just a one molded, piece with that little string. And it would go all the way up the arm. There should be another, what do you want to call it? Like a brace that wraps around the forearm there to keep it all in place. That is clearly broken. And then the other part that's broken should be a long plastic stream to make it look like the stream that's coming out of the front of the gun to scoop up the ghosts. But other than that, these guys are 1-for-1 identical. And even mine, you can see, has that spotting. So it's nothing. And I mean, look at that. Look at the freaking logo. There's the logos on these. I haven't even looked at that, honestly. Are gorgeous. Hinderer, if these are from your own collection, dude, you kept these in beautiful shape. We'll take a look at the Ray stance now. So here is Ray. What a great molded body, because he is the bit of the thicker one amongst the 3. They all have their own unique body types, which, again, like I say again, I think it in my head and then I think I say it. So to you guys for the first time, I love that there was such a variety of style back in the 80s for toys, because a lot of the times, specifically for wrestling figures, when I was a teenager, Jack specific, there were only like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different body types amongst the men that they would use for each action figure. So it would get a little tiring to say, let's say, oh, I want to have Triple H wrestle Batista, wrestle, just have these big muscle men, Batista, Goldberg, Triple H, and let's just those 3. Well, they all have the same body type. So in your head, as you're playing, it just, visually, it doesn't do the justice. So to have, short characters like Ray Stantz, thinner ones, taller ones like Egon. Even look at the hips on Winston, how they narrow in to his body, where he's more of squared body. It's just neat little stuff that I personally enjoy as a collector and appreciation. But we got Ray Stantz here with his short little arms. He is a little dirty. I'm going to see if I can clean these guys up a little bit. Maybe that'll, do something. If not, I don't care. And then this Ray Stantz that I have back here is the new reissued, mid-2000 or early 2020s Ray Stantz. You can see there's a bit of a difference. The coloring isn't, exactly the same, but you get an idea of what the faces should have looked like and the eyes. Pretty scary stuff. But this is what the Proton Packs look like, along with the streams. And you can just spin that. So that's pretty cool. This is the only reissued Ghostbusters figure I have. And I actually kept it in the package for the longest time, and then I just decided to open it one day. But Ray Stantz, very neat. And all these characters are obviously from the movies, derivative of that, where you've got Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and then my man, Ernie Hudson. I wanted to call him Winston Duke. I don't know why I wanted to say Winston Duke, but that's not even the same guy. So then we got Peter Venkman coming up next, the wisecracker. I'm going to forget the guy that does his voice, though, in this, and he also does the voice of Garfield. Fun fact, the guy that plays the voice of Lorenzo Music, I think that's his name, he plays the voice of Peter Venkman and Garfield in the old Garfield cartoon. And then Bill Murray plays Peter Venkman in the live-action Ghostbusters, and he voices Garfield in the live-action Garfield movies. Is that not poetic? But here we go with Winston, with Peter Venkman. Again, a little bit of the dots on the face, not a big deal in my world. Looks great. They all are wearing their trademark, specific colors with that olive green, the tan, the brown, and then this terrific. This is my favorite. He is my favorite. This is my favorite Ghostbuster. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Winston Zeddemore, Ernie Hudson's character, besides Bill Murray, to me, is the funniest. He's the most real. He's just the best. He's underrated, completely underrated. And this figure is the best out of the 4. So suck it. I absolutely love everything about this. I like that he's got a little fist. None of the other ones have a fist. All their hands are opened up, so he could literally just... Yo, where's Annie? I want to punch... So sweet. I love Winston Zeddemore. He just looks great in his, aqua-colored, toothpaste-colored jumpsuit. Very cool. He's got them soulless eyes, like I'd be saying. All of their patches look terrific. None of them are worn down or anything like that. So sick. And then we've got one of the action-styled Ghostbuster figures where, let's get up a close-up of him. You can open up his mouth, he's screaming, and then if you push down his arm, oh my god, he's flipping his wig. I don't know if his mouth and eyes are supposed to, be triggered in the same thing. I would imagine they would be. But this is cool to have just to throw onto the shelf or throw into the Ghostbusters headquarters. Or maybe I even put this one in the car and just have this one in the vehicle and his arm can kind of hang out like he's driving it. I think that would be pretty cool. But I appreciate him throwing this character, that Ghostbusters figure, into the mix as well. He's got good... Yeah, there we go. He's got good taste in his toys. So... there you go. I mean, we are going to take a look at these one more time in a different setup. Man, there we go. We've got that crazy faced... I can't get a good shot, but there we go. We got that crazy faced, action version of Peter Venkman in the front of that classic Ecto-1 that I just picked up at a yard sale last week. Cleaned it up, all that, to go inside of the original Ghostbusters headquarters. This thing is awesome. Yeah, the car's great. The characters are great, so he's thrown in there. I threw the extra Egon in there. We got some monsters, ghosts, all sorts of stuff. Every which way, all across the board here. But as we come up to the top, look at this. Does it look familiar? It should. This should scream out to you from the top of the rooftops of New York City that, from the movie. Yeah, of course. You got all 4 Ghostbusters right here. Obviously, there's mine, and then the 3, plus the 1 that I just opened, all fighting the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This is pretty rad. Just to be able to say I have this, to show this display is incredible. This whole thing is Ghostbusters. But this is incredible. This is the newer one, so don't get it confused. You can't swap the parts out either. This proton pack is actually broken. You can't see, but the back part is broken and there's no clip. All I did was use tape. Just double-sided tape. Stuck it there. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. But you've got Winston Zeddemore with his original proton pack. I think, anyways. I might have the colors mixed up. But these are 3 out of 4 of the original proton packs. I cannot find the 4th one. Thought I had it. But here you go. And in case you were wondering, I have this extra race stance here. And let's just see what they can do in case they need to get out of there in a hurry. Tell me that wasn't awesome. What a great toy. What a great set of toys. The Ghostbusters are just about complete with all 4 of the main characters. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Hinderer, thank you very much. I will do my best. I hope I did my best by the time this video came out to have found you something great at the toy show. And you definitely know I will be, I'll just be very appreciative of these things. So thank you again so much to him. And thank you so much to all of you for watching this video. I hope all of you have a terrific day, even if it's spooky and full of ghosts. Just call somebody, because you know, I don't know how to end these videos. So you know what? Just, who are you going to call? Later. Bye. Thanks for watching.